Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. Then we'll dance the night away.
Ooh, so this is what I'm having tonight for dinner. Okay, I'm having asparagus from the $1.25 store. For $1.25, I get these little jars. They're just perfect. And what's really nice about them is they are 3 carbs, okay? But the fiber in there is 2 carbs, 2 grams of carbs. So if you subtract the fiber from the total carb, you get 1 net carb for this jar. And this jar is 1 serving. So the asparagus is only 1 carb. I put a little bit of some mozzarella cheese on there. I've got my chicken breast that I've got marinated in butter, garlic, lemon, butter, garlic, lemon, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. And chicken is 0 carbs. Now the cheese has a little carbs in it. It's less than 1/4 cup, so it's not much. And the avocado is 1.6 carbs per avocado, and I have 2 avocados there. An avocado a day is really good for you. I'm having 2 today because I didn't have 1 yesterday. It's good vitamin A, I believe. And but anyway, it's good fat for you too. And it's very good for your skin. Yes, that's what they say. So I have nothing on the avocado. Sometimes I'll put a little lemon juice on there, but today I just want avocado. So really this meal right here is, let's see, 1.6 times 2 is going to be 3.2. It's 4.2 carbs. That's it. 4.2 carbs, and I'm staying, okay, we'll say what's an even 6 carbs, because I got to have the cheese on there. So let's say it's 6 carbs with a little bit of cheese that I did put on, which was not much, as you can see, just a little flavor. 6 carbs for this meal, and look at how big and full my plate is. Oh my gosh, I know I'm going to be full. And I just drank a whole bunch of water. Worked really hard today outside. I got a shelf that my friend was not going to take with her, so I took out one of the shelves in it, and it's going to fit right over my my smart cart in my van where I keep my lithium batteries. So I'm going to put that shelf in there tomorrow, but I spray painted it today because it is red and I wanted to touch up the red, and the red goes well with my camper. I mean, rather with my van, inside my van. You know, I like red, the color red. So my inside of my van is red and blue, red, white, and blue, and black. Baseball colors. White Sox and Cubs. Still working on it, but still working on it. This is gonna come up like this. I have a little table here, my little stool. I can go back or forth. I've got my charge controller and my wiring here, my inverters there for now. My batteries are in the box, and it works for me. Yep, it works for me. And I do have a stick that I'm going to be cutting to fit that will hold the I have a stick that's I'm gonna cut it to fit. It's just a little too long. That's gonna hold the table, this section up. Yeah, I just gotta go cut it. So I just found out my package came, and I got birds I gotta finish. I got another bird over here I gotta finish. and spray paint yet. Yeah. So, I'm finding places. I'm trying to get a little work done here so I don't, not so heavy when I make my trip home. Don't I look horrible? You know, I'm real. I'll tell you that right now. I am really real in my YouTube broadcast. When you look at me, you know, some days I look absolutely beautiful. Well, at least that's what I've been told. And other days, I'm going to be honest with you, I look like crap because I am out here or out at my home and I am just working on my van or working on my trailer, you know, or my tiny house and working hard doing stuff. So anyway, working day and night from a vendor. Wow, it is empty in this place. I had a package coming from a vendor that wanted me to review their headlights that go over your forehead. So, you know, I was waiting and waiting for them to come, and I left the park before they arrived. Fortunately, they did get delivered yesterday, like, you know, 2 weeks after they told me it was going to come, but you know, it's coming from another country, I think. Anyway, so it came, and I had my friend that lives in the RV park at Pioneer Park, the Thousand Trails Park, look for them. They were not at my campsite, and so I was like, oh shoot, you know. But anyway, they went to the wrong campsite and delivered it. And I came today, I got notification it was delivered today. And then Julie, thank you Julie from Pioneer RV Village, Thousand Trails. Julie called me and said, your package finally came, and they did, somebody turned it in. So they delivered it to the wrong house and they turned it in. So now I have my 4 headlamps that I'm going to... They come in cute little packages. I'll look them up on Amazon to see if they sell them on Amazon and what they charge for them. You know, one of the boxes is kind of like doesn't want to close, but I don't know. But they sent me a couple so that I could raffle them off at an event. Yeah. So I'm going to review them. But right now, since I'm in the RV park, I'm going to go take a shower. I'm a member at Thousand Trails, so I'm allowed to use the amenities. And I'm going to just go inside and get cleaned up. See you in a few. Well, tonight I wanted to make Wandering Jimmy's cucumber and watermelon salad. But guess what? I forgot to buy the cucumbers. I know, I can't believe I forgot those. Like, they're like the major ingredient besides watermelon. So I made the same salad, only it doesn't have cucumbers, but it has strawberries and artichoke hearts, feta cheese, watermelon, onions, and avocados. Yeah, and vinegar and oil, pepper and garlic salt. Not garlic salt, garlic powder. I don't add salt usually too much because it makes my ankles swell. So that's what we're having. Danny's acting really strange, and I'm guessing it might rain. I'll have to check and see because she's acting weird. She acts weird when it's going to rain. It's a beautiful night. Weather has been gorgeous at nighttime here in Florida. Actually, it's gotten cold 3 nights in a row. It's been nice and sunny and hot during the day. And then the night has cooled off extremely that I could sleep with my windows open. Yeah, I've even had to close the windows because I was so cold one night. But anyway, bon appetit. In a distance, my neighbor has a fire going in the backyard. There it is. Can you see it? So cool, because I could smell it over here. And I was thinking about a fire tonight, and because my friend who owns this property there is some wood in her fire pit, well, tree stumps. So, yeah. Awesome fire. I could watch it from my window and I could smell it because it's a gorgeous, gorgeous night here. Very cool and breezy. Okay, so here is the SunBlesa, the headlamp that I'm going to review. And I think I'm going to need to read the directions first because it looks a little like complicated. And I have to charge it. It looks pretty cool. It's mini. And the headband is really pretty strong and decent. It's not a cheap headband. Comes with a little charger. A little mini USB-C kind of thing. Charger. So let's get that charged up and then we'll get back to checking it out. Here's the instruction. It tells you how to turn it on, turn it off, and about the different light modes on it. So while that's charging, I'm going to make me some cannoli ice cream with ricotta cheese. Okay, there's a trend out there right now is for that cottage cheese ice cream. Well, this is obviously 1/4 cup is going to be 4 carbs, and that is a lot of carbs. But I'm talking net carbs. And this is ricotta cheese. Well, I'm going to add some liquor to this because I'm going to add some cinnamon whiskey because I want to make sure that it doesn't freeze. So I'm just going to put about 1 shot, which would be 1 ounce. That's a lot, but what the heck. Fireball. Okay. All this is whiskey with natural cinnamon flavor. Okay. I'm also going to add in some erythritol, whatever you think, confectioner's sugar, for sweetener. So it's going to basically be a cannoli ice cream. Cannoli ice cream. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons I used a little bit over 15 ounces, about 20 ounces of ricotta cheese. And this is the Swerve. I'm using the confectioners, so if you don't have confectioners, just use your Swerve and blend it up really good in your blender, and it's the same thing. Save yourself some money, okay? And then I'm going to add some cinnamon. Cinnamon. Oops. That almost was disastrous. I'm winging it on the cinnamon. We'll taste it. I always say mix it up and then taste it. Taste it to make sure that it's sweet enough for you. You know? This is my trusty little battery operated. They don't make them. They don't sell them anymore. I got it on Amazon. I'm more of a ricotta cheese person than I am a cottage cheese person. Oh my God, this is so good. Some people add a little mascarpone cheese, but for this, I'm not going to. So that worked out perfect. I should have married, it doesn't have honey in it, so it doesn't have sugar in it. It is no sugar. It is totally just with Swerve, and Swerve is not sugar. And the confectioners and the Fireball. So it's got very little carbs in it. And that's per a quarter of a cup, but it's high. It's got 4 grams of protein in it. Okay, so we're gonna freeze that, and putting the Fireball in there should help it from freezing and make it really creamy. Okay, and I would say, like you would do with cottage cheese, is that the key to making it really creamy is to probably go in and stir it a couple of times while it's in the freezer. So I'm going to transfer this to this other bowl. Okay. Love it. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yeah, I guess I'm a little patriotic. I do have my flags. And here's my refrigerator. And my little cabinet. Well, I have solar in front of it right now, but this is where I have my t-shirts I showed you earlier. Okay. A little seat to take and go get up in bed. And there's the bed. Yes. Some lighting for ambiance. I am a White Sox fan. And my light bulb changes 3 different colors. I got it at Christmas. It goes white, red, and green. And here's the table that I put together. I can't put a lot of weight on it, but it works for me. Yep, and a little table here that I could cook on or prepare meals right next to the refrigerator. There's a refrigerator. My set power fridge. It's perfect. Makes you even consider wanting to live in my van. I have more amenities in my camper though. But I do have power. I have more power in here than in my camper when I'm not hooked up. I'll show you underneath. So I got a little light here that I can show you here. I have my charge controller underneath there and I can see it. And then my little thing that I connect my solar panels. Here's my inverter. And I have a outlet I'm going to be using to have it easily accessible to plug in things. But right now just the lamp is plugged in. Yep. Changes. The changing colors. You gotta be careful though, because the heat from the lamp could burn your hat. So you don't want to hang your hat there too long. There we go. Yep. And I have one more sticker frame that I'm going to put up on this wall in here. Home sweet home for somebody who wants to come and hang out and camp out. Yep. Back to my ice cream made with ricotta cheese. I took it out of the freezer because it's getting really cold and I like it really cold. And I'm going to stir it up so it stays nice and creamy. And it looks really nice and creamy. And oh man, does it taste good. The colder it is, the better it is. And it's very flavorful. You could put a little chocolate sauce on here. You know, if I wasn't keto, I might put a little chocolate sauce, or I could actually melt some the low carb candy, like Lily's chocolate candy. Oops. Okay, all charged up. Let's take a better look at this headlamp. Okay. It's got this little tilt thing on it. So it tilts. You can see it tilts up and down. Up, down, and up and down. There we go. See, so it tilts, so you can tilt it down when you're doing work. It's not very attractive right now. Yeah, I thought you'd get a kick out of it because I just got done cleaning up for the night. Taking my shower. So, I didn't wash my hair though, but I just wanted you to see it. I have a motion detector light behind me, and that kind of cool where I'm staying. But let's see how it works. This is the light. Look at how bright it is. It's pretty bright. Pretty bright light. I'm going to open the van. Let's see. There she is. I know, silly. Okay, it's supposed to have other colors on here too. Okay, here's opening the van up. Now, I do have the upper lights on, but, you know, they go off. But look at how much it brightens up my van. Look at that. I mean, heck, you could wear it in here at night, you know? And I could just put it underneath and see my inverter. Not my inverter, but my, look at that. And see, look at it. It's much brighter than that little light I have underneath there. Uh-huh. I definitely could see stuff in here. Yeah, if I want to go looking for something I can't find. But I did come in here to get some soda, Dr. Pepper, out of my refrigerator. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I figured I'll test it out. Dr. Pepper, Diet Dr. Pepper from my keto, because I've been wanting carbonation, but it's got a lot of sodium, but it's got 0 carbs in it. You know, no sugar. It's got really nothing much in here. It's got that phenylalanine, whatever it is, which is, you know, some people have controversy over it, but see, I can see my step so I don't fall and break my toe like I did at my brother's a couple years ago. Okay. Yep. And I can see really good, find my way around. I put it back up. It's supposed to be different colors. Let's check that out. I want to see what other colors it has. Okay, so the, let's see. The left-hand one is the on and off. And it turns on this other light. Okay, and then the right-hand one turns on the colored red light. That's a red one. Oh, it's just showing red. Okay, so there we go. Don't look green to me. Oh, flashing red. That's a flashing red. I'll hold it down. Goes back to just flashing. Ooh, seductive red. Real flickering strobe red. Great for one of Asha's parties. It's supposed to go green. I don't know when it goes green. I don't know. Let me hold it down and see what happens. I'm not finding green yet. But there's 2 kinds of different headlights. It's kind of fun. It's kind of cool. They sent me 3 of them. I like it. SunBlesa on Amazon. Have a great day and stay tuned for our next video.